following you over and I said,
What's going on? Sit in your car for me. Sit down in your car.
Excuse me, officer. I know my rights.
Sit down in your car. Sit down. I'm telling you to sit in your car, and I'm not telling you again.
Officer,
have a seat in your car.
Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm the city
defender
in this city.
That's fine with me. I'm not telling you not one more time to sit in that car.
You're not going to harass me.
I'm not telling you one more time to sit in that car.
Please call your mayor. I just left him. Please call him. Please call your chief. I got his cell phone number in my cell phone.
You're under arrest for failure to obey a police officer.
Okay.
I done told you 3 times to have a seat in your car.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Lance Luggett. You are under arrest for failure to obey a police officer. If you're an attorney, you ought to know that.
Sir, I have not done anything wrong. You have no right to arrest me.
I asked you to sit in your car.
You see?
Look here, I'm going to put 2 handcuffs on you so you'll be more comfortable, okay?
Get my cell phone out here and call me right now.
It's in the car for you to help you. It's in the house.
I'll be satisfied.
You're under arrest for failure
and I
to
want
obey
you
a
to
police
arrest these
officer.
same children who tried to break into my house today.
Okay,
now,
listen, I asked you to sit in your car.
Officer Lucky, let me explain to you. I'm
going to
trying to raise my child the best way I know how. You understand that?
Listen.
You don't know you don't know nothing about trying to raise a child in this environment. You know nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Come on, you're under arrest. Let's go.
That's what you called them for.
That's enough.
That's what you called them for.
455 cents.
That's what you called them for. Yeah. Oh, that's what you called them for. And I told you to call them. I'm not going to have these children in my
Tell me
house.
one subject in custody. Have a seat.
Yeah, take me. Please take me.
Do you have your ID on you?
It's in my purse.
It's in your purse.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. The reason why she's going to jail, she wouldn't do what I asked her to do, okay? I asked her 4 times to sit down in her car, okay? Now, what's going on?
I was at my house, and she pulled up, and I went to the door. She said, "Is you the mom?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "I told him to keep some kids out of my house." And she started beating that boy right there with the belt upside his head. He was screaming and hollering. I said, "Ma'am, stop whipping him like that. What's wrong?" "No, this is my child. You don't tell me how to discipline my child." I said, "Well, you in my yard. You just knocked on my door." And I said, "Stop hitting him like that." All the other kids, his peers, the kids he played with, I was telling them to go in the house and close the door. And I was telling her to stop hitting that child like that. And if she had an issue with him, if she, whatever, she should have disciplined him at home. She came in my yard, knocked on my door, said a couple of words and started whooping him. So she told him to keep kids out of her house. Now I know, when I come home, you might have kids and stuff. You kids being kids. I can understand her being frustrated about that, but not to this level. Okay. And I was worried about this child. His child was listening. If you listen to that 911 call.
Is these her kids?
No, that's his son. You get back in the car. That's her son right there. That's the one that was being hit now. And he was screaming. You can hear it on the 911 phone call because the operator kept telling me to stop talking to her and talk to whoever.
Oh, okay. And this happened at your house?
Just a few minutes ago.
Okay. All right, let me get your information, okay?
Okay.
She's going to jail right now for failure to obey a police officer, okay?
Uh-huh.
Because you were right there. I told her 4 times to get in her car to calm down, okay? She don't want to listen. I don't care if she is a city attorney. She's going to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a regular whipping. She started up here, hitting him upside his head.
What's this lady's name?
I have never met her.
What's your mama's name?
And she said that somebody had drilled a hole in her door, or she had told some kids not to come inside of her house or something. And I can understand that being a parent because I have to go through that too. But whatever issue she had, she should have did that with him and not brought it to the house. She was beating that boy in front of my door. And I asked her to stop. And I was just coming, I had called and I was coming to see if y'all come or to check on the kid. Because when she left, she was furious. She was even she was coming back at me in my own yard.
Okay, come here and talk to me, okay? Me and you gonna talk to me, okay? That's your mama? All right, what happened? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, she came home and she was mad because there's a hole drilled into the door.
Don't worry about your mama. Don't even listen to her. Talk to me, okay? Talk to me. Don't even worry about her, okay?
Well, there was a hole drilled into the door, so she got mad. She was taking me around their house to tell them not to come around to the house anymore, trying to find out who was drilling into the hole. And she was whooping me, like you can whoop your child, and that's what she was saying. And then Kevin's mom got mad, and they were arguing and stuff, and she said she didn't call the police because she didn't want my mama whooping me around their house. And so my mama she kept getting mad and stuff.
And so we, like we just look.
Okay. Who put the hole in the door, do you know? You don't know? Okay. Okay. Alright, this is the deal, okay? Alright, if you want to, it's going to be up to you since it happened on your property. You can file charges against her for child abuse if you think that was a form of child abuse, okay? You can do that, okay? You have every right to do that, okay? And that's up to you, okay? And if you think it was bad enough that child abuse is...
Could I get her for trespassing if I wanted to?
Usually,
Out of line. And I never met her. I've seen him over to my house and stuff. She was saying something happened to her house. I promise you, she needs some help.
Well, there's been a lot going on with kids coming to her house and things have come up missing and things have been broken. So she's dealing with all of that when she's not there during the day. So I understand your point.
I understand
with her
too.
being angry, but I also understand her point with there's one more thing that's going on. And this is a child that was just in trouble not too long ago with the police himself.
Listen, I have a son that
I understand.
every time I went to work, the school was charging me. That's not it. I wish I could.
Why is she in the car?
she's going to jail for failure to obey a police officer. I told her 4 times to get in the car, and she would not get in the car. Okay. Listen, ma'am. I try to help. I try to be nice to everybody, but I'm not going to sit there and get talked to like that. I asked her to do something. Okay, if I can help you in any other way, let me know, okay? Okay. I understand y'all having trouble with him, but listen, the reason why she's going to jail is this. I asked her nicely 4 times to get back in the car because she was out of control, screaming and hollering at her, okay? I asked her 4 times to get in the car. She would not get back in her car at all, and she kept mouthing off that she wasn't going to get in her car.
Can I ask you one thing? I mean, you and Ed, man, we classmates.
Right.
I just heard some stuff from her that she don't know about. He just went over here with a group of guys, and it cost her a lot of money with some stuff that just did some damage over here to some property.
Right.
And I understand she's frustrated. I mean, she's a single mother trying to do this and then with that law and all that business.
Right.
We don't need this in the packet. I mean, if y'all could work something.
It's a misdemeanor. It ain't going to be in the packet.
I mean, man,
it's a misdemeanor, so it ain't going to be in the packet.
I mean, if we could just take her around the corner, I mean, if we could just pay the fine and ticket or whatever, man, come on.
I can't do that, okay?
Work that with me.
Legally, I can't do that, okay? I've already placed her under arrest, okay? And I can't just turn her loose, okay?
Yeah, because plus she's been screaming to us since she got caught. So
I can understand, man.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you
this
gotta,
is the crazy. I ain't never seen
If y'all,
It might be the best for her.
if y'all having trouble with him, go down to JDC, sign papers on him, tell her to sign papers on him, let him go sit in the reform school for a couple of months.
No, it's not that. It's not that kind of trouble. He's not no bad kid. The problem is, understand that. That's why I asked you this.
Okay.
Now, I've dealt with a lot of officers.
Right.
Me and Ed and the Elkin boy, you know, all of us. I mean, if you can just take her somewhere, explain. I mean, y'all can talk to her now. I mean, just take her somewhere and talk to her for a minute. I mean, you can do this for me. You can do this legally because she hasn't hurt nobody.
By law, I'm not taking her out of the door. She's going to go down.
Not right here.
By law, she's going down to county. She's going to have to bond out. I mean, she sat there, and she's already threatened me twice, okay?
She can't whip and fly.
That's fine, but she's also threatening a police officer, okay?
Do you think she could whip you
No,
or do something to you?
I don't think she can, but she's threatening to sue. She's threatening this and that and the other, okay?
Just frustration.
Right. Frustration or not, the law's the law, and you can't break the law, okay?
So,
you see what I'm saying?
how did we move from?
I got flagged down here at Springdale and North Gaywood. Got an individual flagging me down in the car, stopping in the middle of the road. 2 female individuals arguing with each other. And
I'll be back in service from 57 location.
I got out of the car and tried to figure out what was going on. One individual was sitting in her car, one of them was standing in the road. I asked the lady that was standing in the road to go back to her car and sit down in her car. I asked her 4 times to go to her car. She would not get in her car, kept telling me she had rights. She didn't have to do that. And she was a city attorney. She didn't have to get in her car and refused to get in her car. So I placed her under arrest for failure to obey a police officer and took my report. Now we're en route to the PD.